Hello everybody, this is your friend and your host Normandie Junction. Welcome you back to another episode of Building the Olympic / Titanic in Minecraft on a scale of 4:1. And in today's episode we're going to be doing some more work around the reciprocating engine room casing today, the engine room itself, and we're also going to be doing the engineers quarters as well as finishing off some gangways. So before we begin, thank you once again for joining me, and thank you to all my new subscribers who have joined the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you to all the ones who are with me as well. You guys are also awesome. And like I say, if you want to use any of my videos, just leave a link, a like, or just leave put a description in your videos below for the videos yourselves. Okay, well, let's get cracking. So I'll make my way over to the Olympic here. As I say, I had to turn down the graphics again. I don't know why my laptop keeps slowing down. I am considering, and I will be doing it, bring back my realms. I think it's a lot safer now. Like I say, I'm backing it up every file as we go because I would hate to lose all this work. But I think the safest way is the realms. So I will be keeping you all informed when it's up and ready. Okay, so we're going into the engine room here today, and we're going to be working on cylinders that connects the first, third, and fourth cylinders themselves, pistons themselves. That's to equalise, the distribution of the steam. Like I say, I'm not an engineer. Okay, I just observe. I like looking at photos. I like looking at drawings. I like looking at sketches and diagrams and maps. I mean, if you're the same like me, I love just observing things, but I don't know exactly how they work. So I'm getting education as well as yourselves. Okay, but we do need to do some adjustments to F deck, which is this one here. Okay, we're gonna have to. I mean, it doesn't affect the build as much. Okay, we'll just make one or two cabins a little shorter, but it doesn't affect it that much. We need to reduce. So, like I say, we're on. Where am I now? That's a good point, isn't it? We're on the starboard side. We're facing towards the bow, and we're on F deck. Okay, so coming from this corner here, you need to go. We need to remove 3 blocks in total, whole row. So what I'll do, so that's the first one, 2 and 3. Okay, that is what we need to remove. Okay, and I'll go right round to the other side as well, and I'll make a mark here. Okay, so we need to do this for both sides, so I'll quickly get this done now for you. It's basically, I was figuring out how we're going to fit this in, because like you see here, we've only got a width of 1 block, so we had to make some adjustments. I have done the same on the Titanic, and it will affect the Britannic as well. Okay, so let's just fill this in, put that to air, here we go, and go. Yep, confirm, thank you. There we go. So you should have a gap of 4 blocks from the cylinder. Okay, so like I say, I'll count it now. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's fine. Okay, so once again, underneath, like I say, we're just matching G deck below us here. Okay, and by the way, in case you're wondering, it's an engineer's workshop. Okay, that's what these areas are on the ship. Okay, so let me say, get my blocks of quartz. I'll just connect this one up to here, and I'll just change this one over here. Like I say, I'll do the other side in the jump cut, but that is the adjustment. So remember, 3 blocks we have to remove. Okay, so I'll put that in and fill it in. Yeah, confirm. I don't know why it goes dark before every time I change it. Okay, so there we go. So that is our adjustment. So that's now done. So we're starting here. This is on the starboard side, but I'm going to do the same. Actually, I might do this actually on the port side. Okay, so I might as well do it here now for you guys. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go up to here. That's the 3rd block. Come over to this side and remove this one as well. Okay, like I say, it doesn't affect any staircases or anything like that. It doesn't affect the internal layout. All it is that a couple of cabins are just going to be 1 block shorter. Okay, so let me just get rid of that now. Fill that to the air. Okay, that's now done. There you go. So we now got a gap of 4, which I've already measured down there, as you can see by the copper blocks. So once again, let's get the quartz done. Okay, so select that block, and coming over to here, that one there. So that is the adjustment now done. Okay, so confirm. There we go. Right, so we're on the bow side. Okay, so we're going to make our way towards. Okay, so we'll start in the middle here for you. You need at first, we'll have what block can we have? We'll use block of emerald. That's fine. Okay, so this is the first cylinder. That's the second. That's where the steam from the boilers actually goes into. So So we're going to connect the first, the third and the fourth. You probably see it on the drawings and the pictures. There's a couple of cylinders that hang out from the side of this structure. If you've got a certain name for them, please let me know in the comments, and just fill me in as well. Okay, right, so let's get this done. So what you need is looking at the first cylinder. Like I say, that's the bow, that's the stern. We're on the port side, left hand side of the ship. Okay, this section here, this wall, you need to come up to this corner here. Okay, mark there, and come over at least 2 blocks. 1, 2, go down by 2, so that's 1 and 2, and put down a block there, and then put 1 to the left and 1 to the right. Okay, so I've already done that, sorry. I meant down southeast by 1. Okay, and then we're going to, actually no, sorry, I do apologize, I was actually looking at the wrong side. Oops, start again. It's actually this corner. Start here. Okay, I'm only human, guys. So it's 1, 2, 3, then down by 1. Okay, and put down a block. 1 to the right, southeast, then down 1, and then southwest, 1 to the left, and 2 more up. Okay, so this is the first of the cylinders. So you can remove the 4 blocks in between. Okay, right, and there's actually 2. There's a gap of 2 blocks down, 1 and 2. So it's 1, 2, and you repeat the process. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 8 blocks in total. I'll get rid of this copper now, so we don't need that now. Right, so what you need next is a block of iron. Okay, I'll start at the bottom for you. Okay, so all you need to do is start on this left hand side, and you're going to the right. So remember, it's the opposite for the other side, folks. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then come in by 1, 1, 2. Okay, and that's all it is. So it's 1, 2, 3, and then a 2. Okay, so I'll do the same from here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then a 2, and then a 2. Okay, and then you just join them up. So start on this block of emerald here. So you go 1, 2. You'll have to put a temporary block here. Come up, and then 1 more here. Come back by 1. So we're literally touching the wall now. We're literally touching the wall, but we've got enough to play with. Alright, so I'll just fill that in. Do another block of 2 height there. And that is it. Okay, so we'll do the same again. So I'll just show you. Put a temporary block. 1 to the left, go up. Temporary block, left, go up. Okay, then temporary block, come back. And then fill it in there. Okay, so that's the 2 cylinders. Now, the next one is on the 3rd cylinder. It's like I said, the back towards the stern is the 4th. Okay, now this one is the top left for this one. So all you need to do is go from, bear with me, so it's 1, 2, 3 blocks across, and down 3, 1, 2, well, so that's 1, 2 and 3. Okay, put down the next block here, and then 1 to the left. Okay, and then it's 2 down, 2 down, 2 in the middle, and once again same here, 1 and 2. Sorry, it's got to be 2 down, sorry, 1 and 2, so it lines up nicely for that one. Okay, so have I done that one right? Yes, I have. That's fine. Okay, let me start again. I want to make sure this is absolutely right. No, it's wrong. We've gone down by 1. So just come down by 2. You're on the 3rd block. That's what I meant to say. You're on the 3rd block. Once again, filming late at night. Okay, so once again, repeat the pattern. So come down by 2. 1, 2. Put down a 2. And when you look to the left there, we are now flush. Okay. And remove 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that's now free. Now the next bit, we're going to do the 4th cylinder. Okay, so you start it off in the top corner, top left, and you're going to go down by 2. Well, start at the top there. I'll put a block down there to make it a bit more realistic. So 1, 2, 3 there, and then down by 1, and it's down by 1 there. Okay, so I'll move that. So that's a 2, down by 2, down, go across by 2, and up by 2. There you go, we're all flush. So a gap of 2 again, and then do the same pattern going all the way around. Alright, so we're going to do the right hand side here. Once again, a block of iron. Start at the bottom. Just do a 3 and then a 2. Okay, same again. 3 and a 2 from right to left. Right to the left. Right to the left. And then do 1, 2. Go there, 1, 2. And then temporary block. Go up by 2. Temporary block, go up by 2. 1, 2. And 1 and 2. And remove that temporary block. Same again for here. Okay, remove. And that's what it's like. So we just need to join them up now. But we do need to put a bit more extra in the center cylinder here. But I'll use the lapis block to show you. We'll start at the bottom. Now the left to the right should be 24 blocks. I said should. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. What do you know? I was right. Hey! Okay, come across again. And going from, stop there. The right to the left should be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Yes! Woohoo! I can be right sometimes. Right, so put the bottom row down. Okay, start at the right hand side, the fourth cylinder, and just join them up. Okay, that's all we need to do is join them up. Like I say, I will be changing these colour blocks. I think I might go for like a grey terracotta. Okay, so that's what I was thinking of. So let's do this side now. So like I say, you're not actually going to see it very clearly though, really, are you? But like I say, I will be doing this colour blocks. It's just to help you, my viewers. Like I say, the engine room is a bit of a dark colour, isn't it? And just seeing all these grey pipes, you're probably thinking, what's he building? So like I say, this is for your benefit really, and I'll be changing it over. And for mine as well, because I am slightly a bit colourblind. Well, slightly, you know, I haven't lost my eyesight yet. Okay, so going on the diamond here. Okay, join at the back, go all the way across until you hit the diamond. There you go. Sorry, the emerald I meant to say. And then at the top as well, go all the way across by 15 blocks. Just stop there. Okay, and the same here as well. Okay, there we go. So that is there. That's now all covered. Right, so carrying on. Okay, so I'll do this section just quickly as I can. Like I say, I am trying to get these videos a lot more shorter, guys. I know some people have asked for shorter videos, but like I say, doing a tutorial and building a mega ship is kind of hard. It's just going to end up in more and more parts, so I'm trying to get everything done into bigger segments now. Okay, so that's that section now done. That one's done as well. Straight across. Just one more to go. Just bear with me, guys. Okay, done. Right. Okay, so I probably might skip that bit actually. I'll just no, I shouldn't. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just do. I'll quickly do just the cylinder section. Okay, and I'll finish it all off in the jump cut. Okay, so the central section that you need to connect with all the 4 pipes, it's all one piece because obviously they'll be sharing the steam. Okay, so I'll use an iron block. It's very simple. Start off the emerald at the bottom and just go 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then it'll be 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, but continue going upwards as so. So that's 1 row, 2 rows, and 3 rows. Okay, and then until you hit the bottom here. Join that bottom up and at the top as well. Okay, corner it off. Well, no, actually, sorry, you leave it blank. I meant to say you square it off. Okay, on the emerald. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Okay, and like I say, you just need to get your iron blocks and put it on the lapis like that. Okay, same again for this side. Like I say, I've just made it a bit too short here. Okay, that's all done. And get your iron blocks. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so it's like you're basically making like a chimney. Okay, so once again the lapis. Actually, sorry, I didn't mean to say don't put it on top because it's all connected. So it's 1, 2, once again, 2, and I'll put 2 there. Okay, so basically going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 4 at the top. There you go, that's better. Okay, you got there in the end. Alright, so I'll leave that there. Okay, so I'm going to go do the other side now in the jump cut. I'll get all that finished off and we'll be carrying on. Okay folks, I'm back. So this is the completion of the outer cylinders. So like I say, this is on the port side. I'll just head over to the starboard side to show what I've done for the other side as well. And it's all done there for you. It's like I say, it is touching the wall, so you know you're not going to see it much, but you know it's part of the ship. It's there, it's in. Okay, so once again, what we're going to do now, we're going to do some catwalks. Or gangways, whatever you want to call them. Catwalks, gangways, what's the right one? You tell me. Okay. Right, so going up to E deck. Okay, we're facing the bow. We've got all this section to fill and plus a doorway to E deck as well. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll come to the centre here, the centre gangway. So that's 1 block in the middle there. And you need to come to the right by 14. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, after the 14th block, it's 1 more. I put 1 going to the back, and we need our monster spawners, which I wasn't ready for again. Okay, alright folks, there we go. So get rid of diamond, not that, I keep calling diamonds, it's emeralds. Okay, do 2 rows of 2, filling it in. And once again, on this section here, go all the way across by 15. Like I say, it will be this corner here, okay? And then put 1 block going forward. Get your monster spawns once again. The 2 blocks in the middle, you need to come to the right by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Same again, 1, 2, and 3. Get 2 greys. There you go, on there for you. Okay, so what you need to do now is it's pretty much the same for this other cat. There's going to be another catwalk at the end here, guys. But what we need to do is go forward by 64. So from this block here, so that's 1 already. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go, 64. It goes all the way up the end there. Okay, so what we need to do now is make sure you have a gap of 1 at the end here. Okay, so after 64, sorry, what I'm going to say is go to the right by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and put 1 more down as a 4, and come all the way back. Come all the way back. Going above the engines. There you go. All this pipe. All the way back. There we go. Okay, and then you just fill in the center with your monster spawners. Okay, so you got a width of 3. Like I say, it does match up perfectly with the other side. It's just exactly the same here. Okay, actually I think there's a gap of 1 actually. Is there a gap of 1? Have we gone too far? I think we've gone too far actually. There should be a gap of 1 there. Have I come over too far, guys? I think I have. Yeah, I've come over too far. Where did I go wrong? Ah, that's why it's a gap of 2. I did it as a 3, so I do apologise. Okay, so I'll quickly replace it now. Okay, so place 1. I mean, this copy and paste method is great for making corrections. So copy it, paste it, and then I can get rid of this one. So I'll go all the way back. There we go. Fill it in. Put it to air. There you go, all there for you. Okay, right, so coming back over to this side where the wall is. Okay, we're just going to come back by 1. So we'll get rid of these 4 here. Okay, so that is 4 in total. Okay, on this block here, take it to the other side. Okay, we're going right across. So we're looking at the engine room casing. So like I say, it fits nicely on the support beam here, and it's also a gap of 2. Okay, so 1, 2, another block there, come right across. Like I say, this will lead, there will be a staircase here going all the way up to the top here. Okay, but not today. Okay, not today. Okay, so once again, remove these 2 grey concrete blocks here. And remove these 2 here. Like I say, oh, not those. Put that one back in. There you go. And you just fill it in with monster spawners. So like I say, I can do that in the jump cut. And get your block of quartz. Come over to this first support pillar on the right hand side. And come all the way across so it goes underneath the gangway to support it. And it's the same for this side as well. So that's the first support beam. Okay, I think that is on frame 36. Okay, once again, let's go to this second one. Come all the way across. Underneath. Okay, and the next one is coming all the way across. And remove. Okay, and we think we've got one more to do. Yes, we do. We've got one more to do. Okay, because like I said, they can't, the gangways can't hang in midair. I mean, the engineers running them across them all the time. The things will snap. There you go, all there done for you. Okay, so we've got our support beams in. Right, excellent. So like I say, I'll fill in the gangway in the jump cut, but we've now got this section here to do. So what you need to do first is starting on this block here. Okay, I'll put that as a reference. Come back by 9, so we've got 1 in already. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, one more block. I'll put in a different block so we don't get confused there. Okay, come to the left by 8. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and come back by 5 towards the stern. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so after the 5th one, actually, sorry, it's 8. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's now all joined up. So we need to put 2 more in just there. Okay, so that's why it's going to be like a railing going all the way around. Okay, so after that one, okay, all we need to do now is come to the back wall here. Okay, so like I say, you just need to take this block here to the back wall and put it on the back wall. Okay, and then you're going, I wish I make a note about this really, to be honest with you guys. I think it's a 3. Is it a 3 or is it a 2? No, it's definitely a 2. Okay, so monster spawners now come from this corner. 1, 2. Okay, grey concrete on the block. Okay, so come back by 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Join it up at the back. Okay, fill in the middle with monster spawners. There we go. So it's exactly the same as the other side, really, but we've got like a little curve to it. Okay, so the next bit after the 4, we need to put down one more. Give me 1 second, guys. One more grey block in front, so we've got 5 in total there, and take it to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we're now flush there with that block there. So in fact, we can bring this all the way back now to this corner. Okay, so we're now looking at, this is the doorway, going to be here to E deck, and I think it's between frames 52 and 53. I know the back wall here is 53. Actually, no, it's 51 and 52. Okay, so that's 53, that's 52, and that's 51, I think. Am I right? Yes. There. Oh, yeah, we're all aligned. Woo! But we need to go one bit higher, so we're going to add a little step here. Okay, so put one block on top, go one back, remove. Okay, and then join this all the way up to the wall. Okay, so it's sitting, because like I say, it's going to be sitting here. Actually, I think we've gone a bit too far back, guys. We actually do need to be... Oh, I know where we've gone wrong. It's back here, guys. I do apologise. Okay, so it's just a 4. Put down the block there and take it all the way back. Sorry about that. Okay, so like I say, it's just a 4 from that section there from the wall. I'm sorry if my instructions are not very clear enough. Okay, so what we need to do now is from this block here, come back by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 blocks, and then join up here. Okay? Alright, so that gives us a nice big section to play with there. So like I say, you can just fill this all in now with monster spawners. If you want to make it shorter, you can do, I suppose. But I don't think it'll hurt having a big area up here with monster spawners. Okay? So, but yeah, that is it. So like I say, I'll put all these down here and go all the way up to the back as well. Alright, so what we need to do now is actually we're going to add a little step. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. Remove the bottom 4. this same section as well. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Remove the bottom 4. Okay, put your monster spawners, fill them in, and for the step itself you just fill them in. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, and the wall now here, I'll just use light grey concrete. So like I say, remove the black line and go up by 8. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, same again for this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay, remove 1, 2, 3. I think it's exactly the same height as there as well, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 2. Okay, 1, 2, 3. And this will be cabins around here. I can't remember if it's first class or second class. Okay, so there we go. And we can remove the black concrete here as well. Like I say, the floor's going to be like here. Okay, we're going to fill it in with concrete blocks this time. I know I've been using slabs, but I think we'll be better off using concrete blocks now. Okay, so I'll just put them there now as temporary. So this is a doorway to gain access to the engine room. Okay, and also as well, what we need to do next, as I say, we're just going to fill in. In fact, I'll just take a little break, guys. Let me fill all these areas monster spawners in, and then we'll be moving on to the engineering quarters. Okay, I'm back, folks. I put all the monster spawners in now to make the gangways, and I have filled out this section here as well. I made it a bit shorter, by the way. Going up the staircase here, when we go around this corner, so we go back to it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I joined it up to the right. Basically, I lined it up with the door. Okay, so I think it looks a lot better there. So I think it was a bit of a wasted space there, to be honest with you. I didn't quite like it. Okay, so now what we're going to do now, we're going to be doing the engineering officers' quarters there. This is like where Joseph Bell, of the chief engineer of the Titanic, slept. Also his senior engineers and junior engineers, they had their own private lavatory, and the chief engineer also had his own bathroom as well. So yes, he was living it up in luxury. Okay, yeah, so if you don't know, Joseph Bell, he was the engineer of the Titanic when the disaster happened. He also oversaw the Olympic. He was the chief engineer there as well. He was also going to be engineer of the Britannic, but unfortunately the Titanic disaster took his life, so rest in peace to him and to the engineers who didn't make it as well, because they stayed down here all the way to the end when the ship sank to keep the lights on. Basically, for the lights coming on, it's because obviously it's in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. Like I say, it was pitch dark. Any faraway ships that could see them, and also to help the lifeboats as well. Okay, so you know, true heroes down there below. So give them a like. Right. Okay, so we're on F deck. Okay, we're on the stern section here, facing towards the bow. The first thing we need to do is put in a staircase to gain access to this area. Okay, so where we are, okay, so like I say, we're on the starboard facing bow. You need grey concrete. This wall here, take it all the way across. This is frame 53. Okay, and there are going to be portholes on this side. Okay, so they are already there on the other side, but they are slightly different on this side. So I will mark out where they are as well. Okay, so come up from here on the edge. You need a block of quartz. This is on frame 52. Okay, go forward by 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let me double check. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're all there. Now go up in a staircase fashion by 10 blocks. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to get a bit tight now. And 10. Okay, but don't worry, we're underneath the gangway, but we're on this side. See this section here? This is what we're going to be using. Okay, so all you need to do now, okay, you need red concrete. I am going to make the walls just red. Like I say, not the walls, sorry, the floor, not the walls. Just red for the engineering set. I don't think they had any fancy decks down there. Okay, I'm going to keep it all just as a red floor. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments below, but I'm going to keep it as just red. Okay, so come back down here to those row 10. Fill in on top. I meant to say on top. Go down 1, up 1. Okay, remove. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, a row of 3, and it's going to be 9 blocks all the way to the end there. And start filling it in. There we go. And like I say, on the side here, you'll have grey concrete on top. You put that on top of the staircase as so. Okay, so you get to this gangway. Like I say, we'll be using a different block to fill this in. Okay. And also as well, you need black concrete. Put it on top of the grey. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Come around this side again. Okay. So that's going all the way up to the top there. Right. And next, all you need to do is put your red concrete on with the light grey. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep going all the way up. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so this bit here, we can now fill in this wall. So get your black concrete, go to where we started with the red concrete, go all the way across. Okay, and then we can just fill in this small section because it's all going to be cornered off here. Okay, so you can use white concrete to fill it in. And when you get to the top, if you want to give yourself a row of grey concrete, that's fine. So what I'll be doing here, so say looking down here, looking above. Let me get sure I get this on straight. So it'll be roughly about there. Am I right? No, I've gone too far out. There we go. So you take that back by 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, am I lining up nicely there? I think I am. Yes, I am. So, like I say, just be going about there, won't it? Alright, so I'll get white concrete now. So let's fill this in. I'll be quick as I can, because I think my laptop is dying. Get rid of the block of iron. White concrete. Fill this row here. So you get to the little staircase. Well, we'll go all the way across, to be fair. I mean, you're not going to see it. We are going to hide it. Keep going all the way across until we get to this pipeline here. Okay, so we will just take it upstairs for now. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Like I said, this will lead into some more rooms there, but it's all cornered off. I think this is behind this area, this section here, next to the turbine, is second class. I think it is. I need to double check the deck plans. But take this all the way up to the top as we are doing. There we go. I'm going to put a grey line there as well, going all the way across. Okay, let's look at the inside of the staircase here. Okay, it's looking good. So what you can do is just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Okay, so what you need to do next, okay, so with your red concrete, okay, come back by 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after that, okay, you just need to come across a bit more. Let me just double check my plans here, guys. Yes, we're fine. So just do a 2 and then a 1. Look inwards. Actually, I think we do need to go a little higher, guys. I do apologise. We're not flush with this wall. Yeah, we need to go higher. So please start from the steps again. I thought it was 10. Because we need to be level with this grey concrete here. Okay, so put another 3 in. That's fine. And then another 3. Yeah, and then go 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 2. And then a 1. Okay. Now, get your white concrete again. Sorry, grey concrete. And put 1 block there, 1 block there, and 1 block to the wall. Like I say, don't worry, this will be hidden. Okay? It will be hidden. Okay, so next thing you need to do, where the red concrete is, remove the black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so remove all them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then another 2 more. Okay, I think, so 1 more, sorry. Then to the left by 2 and down. This is the doorway. This is going to lead to a gangway above the turbine casing. Okay, and it leads to the port side of E-deck. Honestly, it took me a while to get my head around it, but I finally got there. Okay, but this is the access here. Okay, so what you need to do now, get your white concrete, start filling it in. 1 row at a time. Probably easy if I just be quiet, really. You just watch me. Yeah, probably. Probably you're all sick of my voice by now. Okay, so up to here. Okay, so we're approaching the bottom. Get your grey concrete, go all the way across. Okay, and then get your white concrete again. Join it all out to the black concrete, and then underneath. Okay, but leave it there because we are actually going to do it differently on this side, and I will show you. Okay. Once again, these three grey ones, just get your black concrete. Okay. And then white concrete, take it all the way up to the top of the room. Okay, I'm going to do the layout of the officers' quarters first, and I will come back to here. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 3. There you go. All right, so staircase going back down. Right, so let's do the layout now. Like I say, I'll be doing the layout in grey, and then you put a black concrete on the top of the grey. But door styles, like I say, I'm going to leave that to your own discretion. Like I say, I'm just doing the layout of the ship. Okay, so get your grey concrete, come to this corner, go across to the right by 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. So again, 3, 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Get 3 grey. This is a doorway. Okay, it leads out to a gangway here. Okay, and it will be going to the left, of course, because obviously you can't go that way. Right, light grey again. Go to the right by 61. Okay, make it a bit easier. Go to frame number 34. Now the frames, okay, this one here is 30, so we can join that up. Okay, now on frame 30, take it all the way across to the actual wall of the ship, the hull. There you go. Okay, now come to the right. I'll start this side. Okay, come to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, this is frame number 33. Sorry, no, 32. Sorry, what am I talking about? Now do grey concrete. 1, 2, 3. That's another doorway. Okay, put your grey and take this all the way across. So like I say, we're going to be hiding that work we've done today. Okay, all there for you. Now I'm going to come back over here. Okay, starting from this corner, go back by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Great. 1, 2, 3 for a door. And then it is 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, the fourth one, go to the right by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There you go. This is a bathroom for the chief engineer. Okay, the next section, okay, here is a doorway to get into his quarters. His quarters are here. It was a very tight room. Okay, and most of it also was on the ship. Okay, so all you need to do now is put grey concrete next to the door. Okay, go forward by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, the corridor here was a tight space. It's 2 blocks wide. Okay, now go across. So I say we're on section number 33 here. So that's 31, 32, 33. Come across to frame number 37. So that's 34, 35, 36, and 37. Okay, and take it all the way back to the hull. Okay, so coming backwards to this corner, go across by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Remove 3. This is a doorway. Okay, and then give yourself a gap of 2. Sorry, gap, yeah, 2 there. Go forward by 1. Go right across and join them up. Now this room here is well, it's a bunk room really for the. I've got the list here. It's for the first electrician and the 4th assistant engineer. Okay, so 2 people lived in this quarter. This is the chief engineer's quarters. His room was kind of split into 2 from the door. So he had a private lounge here, okay, with a desk and a bedroom just here to himself. Okay, oh, that's nice, isn't it? All right, so moving across. Come from this corner again. And give yourself a gap of 3. Put a block there on number 38. Okay, come all the way back again. Okay, now from this corner here, go to the left all the way up to frame number 45. So this one here is on 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Okay, now come backwards by 3 again. So that's well, 2 actually. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it lines up with that other door. Put a door in. Okay, light grey concrete again. It is it a 3? No, actually, sorry, it's a 2. 1, 2, go forward again. Join it to the other wall at the end. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to split this room. This is actually 2 rooms here. We're going to split it between frame numbers 41 and 42. So this is 38, 39, 40, 41. So put it in the middle. And that's 42. As you can see there, there's 3 frames per room. Like I say, it was a very tight space. But don't forget the bunks and the beds I'm doing for these sort of rooms is 2 block width, 7 block in length. Okay, so it is a tight space. So from this bit section here, go all the way to the wall. Again, like I said, there will be blocks there. I haven't filled it in just yet, but I will do in the jump cut. Okay, so we're going to put another doorway in from this room here. This is for the 5th engineer and the 4th assistant engineer. Okay, they did assign them all the way here. This one here is for a deck engineer and plumber. It says here on the list, deck engineer. I could be wrong. So once again, let's put the other doorway in. So 3 again, 1, 2, and 3. Excuse me. And once again for this side, this is the senior 2nd engineer. Okay, so his door is going to be a 1 in, and it's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so being senior, of course, he had a bit more space to himself, just a little bit. Okay, once again, we can do this section here. This will be very easy to do. Put your block down, go all the way to the wall. Okay, and get your door 1 block in, 1, 2, and 3. This one is for the 3rd engineer. Okay, so coming back over here. Once again, give yourself a gap of 3. Sorry, I'm getting a dry throat by saying all these engineering names, no doubt. Okay, take it all the way. Bear with me, sorry. I lost my train of thought again. Actually, sorry guys, the doorway is going to be next to the wall here for this cabin because there is going to be a bit of a porthole here. Okay, so yeah, so that's where his doorway will be. His bed was towards the back here, and he had a little cushion here as well. Okay, sofa. Okay, so here we go. So once again, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, and 3. Okay, grey concrete. Go across. Okay. Once again, from this doorway, put a grey concrete just in the middle. We're going to separate this room here, and we need to go all the way up to frame 49. So we're on 46, 47, 48, 49, and take it to the corridor. Make sure you leave a gap of 2. Going all the way back again. Okay, this room is for the 2nd assistant and the 3rd engineer. That is what it says on the plans. Okay, now from this corner here, take it all the way across. Put a block in. Okay, now we need to go all the way up. So we're on frame number, let me get my notes again, 49. And we need to go to frame number 51. So very easy, 50, 51. Okay, put 1 block back, 1 block to the left, to the wall. That is all filled in there now. And we need to put a doorway here, which should be 1, 2, and 3. There we go, between frame numbers 51 and 50. Okay, this is the lavatory, the men's room. So all you need to do, and they had their own little bath as well. So that block here, so that's 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 for the door. Put 1 more block down, and take it to the left. Okay, there we go. And this back wall here, just get black concrete. Corner it all off. It's all been closed off now. Okay, and just fill in with white concrete and the light grey just before the roof. Okay, the reason I put the grey concrete on the top, in case if you ever want to like put in like any blocks like wood blocks or anything like that, you can just fill it in like that, and you put a light in between. Okay, that's the reason I'm doing it. Like I say, I'm just exposing the roof here, but like I say, it's for your own benefit. If you want to do your own different styles. Okay, but if you want to be true to form, they pretty much just saw beams really. But that's all they saw. Okay, so like I said, all the corridors will be red concrete. Like I say, I will be doing just red concrete for these areas because this is the engineering area. It's nothing glamorous, it's basic. So all these blocks I am marking, you just fill in. Okay, so like I say, don't forget to put down your black concrete on the grey lines as here before. Okay, you can actually take this line here, take it all the way up to the back. as so. Okay, you can take it all the way. We're only going to take it halfway tonight. Just put it in the middle there. Okay, because I say this is going to be this is above the first class boiler, so there will be like an uptake going up here as well. And I think this is where some of the servants slept as well, some of the service crew for the third class cabins. Okay, but this is the section we're focusing on. All right, so now portholes once again. I'll come on to the other side for a reference. Actually, we've done a lot of portholes, guys. Once again, it's 3 blocks from the top, 2 width, 3 down. Okay, and obviously this is the port side, but on the starboard side you got to make sure you place it towards the right. Okay, so not the left, the right, because it's like the porthole is like going towards the stern. So I'll use red concrete to mark each frame now for you. So the first one is here. That's between 53 and 52. Next one, give a gap of 1. Okay, it's all there for you. And then next one, give yourself a gap of 1. Okay, and then the next one, give yourself a gap of 1 as well. So the next one's there. Okay, so we're down to 1, 2, 3 portholes. The next one, okay, it's right next to it. That's another porthole. And then give yourself a gap of 1. Next porthole's here. Okay, so there's no point in me saying out the frame numbers really. So this is where they're going to be allocated. So like I say, 3 up from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, that's how we've been doing them. All right, right. So next one. Okay, I've lost track of thought. I've lost my track of thought. Oops. Right. Okay. So we've done the engineers. Let me double check everything. 1, 2. Actually, so we'll start again. So first one's here between frames 53 and 52. Gap of 1. There. Gap of 1. There. Oh, sorry. The next one's there. Next to it. Remove that one. And remove that one. Okay. So gap of 1 there because the porthole's in the corner. Okay. And then itself a gap of 1. That's the porthole I've just put in. That's correct. Okay. And then we're going to have 1 and 2. So 3 portholes next to each other, but it's going to be a bit impossible, obviously, because we've gone in between the 2. So we'll just move it next one along. Okay. Right. So moving on. Okay. I mean, you can. I suppose what we can do actually. Let's be. We're going to be authentic here. All right. Come back to here. We're going to make the senior second officer's room a bit smaller. So come across. Move this wall here. So the third engineer is going to have 2 portholes. Okay. Done. So we're going to have a row of 3 there. That'll look pretty good. Alright, let's be authentic. Okay, give yourself a gap of 1. Next porthole is in the corridor. And the next porthole is next to it. This is in the chief engineer's room. Give yourself a gap of 1 again. Okay, when I say gap of 1, it's meaning the whole block of frames. Okay. Okay, so the next one is right next to it. This is where his room splits in half. So, well, it doesn't split in half. Like I say, it's like a blind going across. You know, to give him some privacy. Like I say, he will have his bedroom in here. So I'll put down the orange blocks there, in case you want to put it down like a fancy curtain or something. All right, so red concrete. Okay, it is where I'm up to now. I've lost my train of thought again. Oh, it's just one more porthole. Yeah, gap of 1. It's in between there, between frames number 31 and 32. So that's 31 and 32. And then you have frame number 30. So that's all the portholes allocated. So like I say, I'll be filling in grey concrete line at the bottom, black then, and a grey concrete line. And I'm just going to do it all in white concrete. Okay, actually no. Should I leave it in white concrete or not? Actually, yeah, I'll put it in white concrete. Okay, well, I'm going to start changing things. Right, okay, so, like I say, where the light grey is, put down your black concrete, okay, as so. For the bathrooms and the lavatories, I use the diorite block. So I'll use the diorite block to indicate it's a bathroom. But the bedrooms and all that will be red concrete. And for the walls themselves, like I say, you can just fill them in with white concrete. Like I say, if you want to use a different block for your own different styles, that's absolutely fine. But for the doorways, make sure, like I say, I'll use this one as reference. So I'll put a black one. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and after the 6th one, make sure you have a gap of 1 at the top. There, so it'll be there. So your next block will be there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it'll be 7. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Same again for this side. I'll just put white down for now. So that's your first doorway, and I'm going to be doing that for all the doorways for these cabins. Okay, the cabins themselves, I think they were all just brown. I'm not too certain really, but like I say, I'm just going to let you do your own styles. Okay, guys. I'm sorry. I know that's a cheap out for me, but like I say, you know, this is your build as well as mine. All right, guys. I'll get this all filled in, and I'll be back in just a moment. Right, I'm back, folks. So this is how it should look like at this moment in time. Like I said, I put all the flooring now. I put the walls around the outer perimeter of the engineering quarters, and I've done the portholes as well. Like I said, I'm going to do like all this before the next video, because I say there's no point in me doing it all now and showing you. What I'm going to show you now is actually, I forgot to show you where the 2 toilets were. Basically, in this little bay, you'll have a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Okay. Like I say, what you'll have left is a width of 7 blocks. You just put it in the middle and come 1 block away from the wall. Like I say, you just put the 2 toilets there. I mean, you can if you want to remove this frame here, make it smaller, or just take it away. You know, give that poor passenger who has to use this potty, basically, you know, a bit more room. But like I say, you just fill out the back here as well. I'll do that now as well. So what we're going to do next is a little bit of we're going to encase now that staircase we did before, guys. So let me just fill that in now. There we go. That's all filled in. And like I say, the bath will be here as well. So that'll be a bath area. All right. So come outside this doorway. We're back in the engine room. Like I say, those cylinders we did before are now touching. Okay. So that's absolutely fine. But we're going to enclose this staircase, starting off with some smooth quartz stairs. Look underneath. Put the first row on the bottom of the row there, as before, and just go straight across. Okay, on each one. Just keep going right across until it's enclosed, until you get right to the top. Okay, and you will need your smooth quartz slabs as well, guys. Okay, so like I say, there's me. I'm not even got them out. Wait 1 second. Okay, smooth quartz slabs. There we go. That's fine. I'll get rid of that. Okay, look up top again and just put on the red concrete and the grey one as well. Okay, so that's all now done. Okay, and you can remove 1 quartz block slab out as well. Okay, just to make it a bit more cleaner. There we go. So that's all now enclosed in. Now what you need once again is if you have got this block, it's a sideways smooth quartz slab, and you also need a riveted iron block. Okay, so if you have got these, that's great, follow along. If not, you can just use iron block and white concrete. It is the same. Okay, but starting from this section here, get your sideways and go 1, 2, sorry, I was on the slabs. 1, 2, 3. Okay, get your riveted, put one out down 1 block. Okay, once again, 1, 2, 3, put down a block. Okay, take it all the way to the roof. There we go. There we go, you fill that in. Okay, so this section now, okay, you're just going to use smooth quartz slabs, smooth quartz blocks. Like I say, don't recall laying out, guys, I'm slurring my words here. Okay, so once again, let me find it. Where are you? Actually, we won't use smooth quartz blocks, guys, we'll just use the slabs. Okay, like I say, put one on here, because obviously we need to hide the white concrete and the black and the grey, so we could just work our way all the way up to the top. Okay, the next one we could just put in, because like I say, 1, 2, and 3, get your iron rivets, we can go all the way up to the top here. Okay, and the next one, okay, I'll just copy and paste it. Copy, select, copy, and put it here. There we go. So the next one, okay, once again, get your smooth quartz slab, and not smooth, the sideways slab, go all the way up to the top. Okay, once again, so that's 1, 2, and once again, going all the way to the top, so that makes it 3. get your riveted iron. So put one block there, a gap of 3 again, gap of 3, that's on the top of the stack, and a gap of 3, you're at the wall. That's fine. So like I say, I'll just copy and paste now the next few bits. So take the riveted ones all the way up to the top. So like I say, it's on the inside. Like I say, yep, the wall is now enclosed. There we go. Told you it'd be enclosed. Okay, so once again, get the sideways smooth quartz slab, take it all the way to the top and fill in the gaps. Okay, so I'll just quickly copy and paste now, get these filled in, so that sits on the grey concrete slab. Okay, so I'll take it down by 1, there we go. There you go, it's all cornered off now. And for the doorway itself, bear with 1 second, sideways again, start on the quartz line, go all the way up to the top and fill in the top 2 rows above. Okay, but we need to put in, get you riveted again. In fact, what we should have done, we should have just put the riveted in front of the doorway, really, shouldn't we? Never mind. Okay, so that's that bit now done. Okay, and the next one is going to the next this column here. Okay, don't know why I've got 3 there. Why have I got 3 there? Did I go out of sync or something? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I must have gone out of sync somehow. Right, I'll fix it. Basically, I think here. Definitely must have gone out of sync. So copy it, paste that there. That's fine. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot better. I don't know why that happened. Oh, no, it's fine. I've just realised something. All these are out of sync because I just realised, yeah, they should be in line with the column at the top. Alright, I'll sort that out then. Never mind. Okay, so in that case, let me just have another look at this. So starting from there, take your rivet iron block down. Okay, then I'll sort out that mistake. I'll move everything by 1. Okay, so that's that section now done. Okay, looking underneath. Okay, so that's all enclosed. Like I say, you can just put a couple more smooth quartz slabs just there. Okay, and then come underneath here to hide the red concrete. Get a smooth quartz slab, of course. Go all the way across. Go again. You can just make it a block. Actually, know what we can do? Just realised as well. Go all the way across, remove the stairs, and just put a slab. There you go. Done. Right, so what we're missing now? Okay, this wall here, next to the pistons and the cylinders. Okay, once again, just look up, use the frames as a reference, go all the way down, use your riveted iron blocks, or just iron blocks if you wish, and then just go all the way down, like I say, where the stair is as well. The doorway works out quite nicely there. Okay, but like I say, you will need to be really careful. It's going to be a real struggle, guys. So like I say, you just need to put these blocks on top of the cylinders. Okay, that's all we can do. Get that down. And also you need to work out as a 1, 2, 3. Give yourself a gap at the bottom. Okay, and work your way across. And in between, get the sideways slab as well. Okay, so like I say, it is going to be a tight squeeze. Okay, I'm going to have to do a lot of copy and pasting, guys. Alright, but make sure you cover the quartz and the white concrete with this sideways. If not, you can just stick white concrete in there, that's fine. Take it all the way up to the top. Okay, so you're going to take that pattern and this section here as well. Obviously, put a riveted iron block in the corner. Take that up. Okay, so let me show I get this right. So one's there. Okay, and one is here. Well, that one, we'll put that one there. And 3 there. Alright, so you can have a gap of 2 in the corners. Okay, and just take it down to the quartz line. This is the staircase. Okay, and then, of course, sideways slab. Just fill it in. Okay, just fill it all in. Might be a bit tedious, but that's what we've got to do. So repeat that pattern all the way to the back wall, which is the wall that's leading to the first boiler room. Okay, come over this corner here. Once again, start from this block. 1, 2, 3, put a block down. 1, 2, 3, put a block down. Okay, that'll be, and like I say, just use the frames above you as a reference. Okay, so that's 1. I'll say it's going to cover this doorway here. That's fine. Like I say, just be careful when you're going through the cylinder. Alright, okay, so I'll leave it there. I'll do another jump cut again, get this all filled out, I'll get this fixed, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright folks, that's it now. That's the end of another video. I'll just give you a quick flyover for what we have done here tonight. I say this wall here with a staircase. I put a riveted block on the back wall here as well, because we are continuing the pattern, and when it came to the staircase I just replaced the stairs with the riveted block, so it all matches up, so you don't have to do that twice. Okay, and underneath the bottom stair as well, you can just replace them with a block of quartz. Okay, so tidy it's all up. Like I say, I've not filled in the walls. Like I said, that'll be done in the next video. I just wanted to show you where everything was. Like I say, doorways, I'm gonna leave it, you know, whatever design you want to do, that's absolutely fine. We have done some more portholes here for the starboard side, so I'll just quickly zoom out a little bit. There we go. So yeah, we're on our way now for the other side. You know, slowly we will get there. I think the best way to do it, rather than do a whole video on portholes, because I think some people are getting a bit crazy about it, is basically as each room I do, I'll put a porthole in. I think that's the best way. Okay. So yeah, so this is the corridor all the way down. Like I say, chief engineer's quarters, his own private bathtub, and this will lead out to here. And this section here as well, I've only taken it down to the quartz line. Like I say, we'll be filling out this wall as well. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, that's another one done, folks. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial today. If you, I hope I got on a good pace for you as well. If there's anything you don't understand, don't hesitate to put a question in the comments below. But like I say, yeah, I think we have done quite a lot in this engine room the last couple of days and the last couple of weeks. Like I say, I don't know why I was so put off by it, but like I say, the next big job, like I say, there's still 1 or 2 more things to do, but we'll be moving on to the turbine room. I'm thinking I am building the first class smoking room as well. But like I say, let's see what we do next. So let's see, where would you like to go? You tell me. You let me know in the comments below. Alright, so I will see you all in the next one.